Yeah, that's exactly right. So 2 players I want to keep an eye out for. Mongrel, Benji Fishy. I know those are names we talk about often, and guess what? We're going to start off with Benji Fishy, but we didn't see Benji make it to late game, so we're not really exactly sure what happened to Benji early on. Mongrel did make it to later game, but got taken out early. You know, unfortunately had to fight a few 1v1s that of Portugal with a nasty hunting rifle shot to kick things off.
Oh my God.
My goodness, you have to be kidding me. Kiko with the back-to-back, and we caught it on stream. Doesn't even have a chance to heal up with the bandages that he has. The only heals in his inventory are bandages, and Haijo is putting on the pressure.
That's right, and Haijo's really looking to take this one right here. He does get the cone, and yes, he follows up with the charge shot as well.
The top 5, top 10 category. Meanwhile, Grizzy, another org with quite a few players in this one. It's going to be CRR, however, taking damage to the hands of Grizzy's very own CRR with some minis in his name. He's going to do what he can to try and heal up if he can. But the pressure is being maintained. This should be all she wrote for CRR in a rough spot. And the fall damage almost took him out, but he's going to survive for now. No way!
Ooh.
CRR is going to actually reverse the story and get the elim. Huge plays from CRR on Lazy.
And Dreadout misses the build in the first direction that time around, so I think Tayson's feeling pretty confident about this one.
Yeah, I think so indeed. Tayson knows he has the advantage as it currently stands.
Oh my God.
Playing so aggressive all day, but he's going to miss the shots when it matters.
Oh no.
And Dreda again, the second time in a row here where the script is flipped. And just like that, Tayson eliminated from this one.
No, the counter cone's going to come out. Yeah, he doesn't like the way that looks or feels, so we'll go ahead and reset. Once again, take 2, and the charge shotgun's going to hit him here. Fallout. Oh my.
Oh.
Rax wins.
Actually, as I say that, one's right to his left.
Oh, little sniper
Nice
shot to
shot.
kick it off. Body shot from the hunting rifle is going to open it up for 86, giving him a little bit of a benefit in the fight right now. Great ramp being thrown down there. Good piece control. Grabs the roof before the enemy can react, and the floorboard. The quick edit catches him before he can even react, but the action doesn't stop here as we're jumping over with Flick, who's in another battle right now. And yes, this player is going to slip right through the builds. The wall is his, though, as he makes the edit. Does choke it, though. And all of a sudden, Flick has to find the shot here. This is going to be the end of his run right now. This player is still in full HP. No more material left in the build section here. And yes, even though he connects with 76, it's not going to be enough. Loadout this time around, so that means it's going to be in the hands of Hardfine or Mongrel. We'll find out as the competition continues. But remember, that fourth situation, that fourth party is here. It's Arso who wants a piece of the action, and someone else is going to jump into the box, and this is where Castery ends up getting taken on the storm line.
Ooh.
Mr. No Name here is going to find himself 3 eliminations and 4 eliminations, so they're all falling to him. And he started off with no points this competition. Now 4 elims up is going to give him the big 20.
Quick fun fact for Benji, 28th place in semifinals with 25 elims. So pretty strong showing on Saturday, much better than his Friday showing. But of course, Saturday, Sunday is when it matters the most.
That's right, and this is that mid-game fight we talked about, and Benzi's gonna lose it to Baffo right there, even with the RPG in his favor. Baffo had one as well. He's gonna follow up the RPG shot.
Yeah, you're right. He has escaped death quite a few times, this CRR, but you gotta wonder, is this final destination coming? As he can only escape it so many times. Is going to find a 1 box, and actually brilliant, patient play coming through. And now CRR again in a rough spot. Let's see if he can continue to make chicken soup out of nothing. But no, this time he's going to get taken out. Unfortunate as Erkin is going to be the one who eliminates CRR.
Start to the grand finals day here. Remember, 8-game competition. We're tuning in, guys. A little late. It's DreamHack Opens featuring Fortnite. It's game 2 right now. MonsterDface and Fallout here on the mic, bringing and delivering all of the action. Erkin's looking super, super pretty right now. He's got his favorable kind of loadouts and is going for him. But here's Hardfine, who's just going to have to rotate all the way across. He does have a launch pad, though.
Yeah, Erkin, someone with not a massive resume. He's been getting better and better in each week, especially, I think, Chapter 2. Hardfine on screen right now. Got Janice above him. That's a scary enemy, scary foe. But he's been playing with such aggression, I don't think he really cares. Let's see if he can take this push on Hard and Janice. Yeah, Janice doesn't have a wall behind him, so that could be a push coming through for Hardfine if he wants it, I believe. Oh my goodness. Hardfine having to show all the restraint in the world right now to take this fight.
I want to talk about the significance of this. Janice did get taken out in the previous mid-game in a similar circumstance, just letting his guard down. He's kind of doing it right now. I think he's got the idea. Yeah, possibly there's an enemy inside that box, and it is Hardfine. He's going to have to make a move here. Hardfine's going to burn his own launch pad, followed by the edits out of the cone. So it is going to be a low pad. Beautifully done, too. He's going to execute that and get right to the safety here. granting everyone else a nice cut across the field. Notable names that I'm seeing in the game right now: Moraine, Lanouf, Trulex, and a few others. Here's Moraine as he's cuts right by Hardfind. Hardfind's going to find an Elim in the distance there. And now it's all worth it. His third Elim. Something else to note here, Hardfind does not have the authority loot, so is Mongrel still alive in the game? That is the question right now. As we're looking at our FNCS Invitational winner, Janice here. Like I said, it's the best performance of recent times in solo competition. The only major comp that we've seen. So Janice he's got to bounce back. He had a rough game one.
Yeah, he's been impressive as of late, and impressive all weekend. I think he'll have a strong bounce back here, game 2 through 8. Meanwhile, we do have an update. Devour Waze currently has the caddy loot as we last understood, but we haven't seen him on screen just yet. So we'll keep an eye out on him. Hardfind, of course, one of our players who drops authority, but did not get the Jules loot from authority. So we're still looking for that drum gun and that glider gun from authority. Oh my goodness, Hardfind has been so patient, it's insane. Multiple fights he could have taken, but instead he's just playing for a late game, playing with patience. He has a player in Kami next to him that I'm not sure he wants to mess with.
I was just going to bring up Kami because Kami had two really great performances, finishing top 20 for 2 days in a row of competition. So he's very much in this to win this. And for him to nearly get into a weird situation here, coming into the first full moving, that's a bit of a scary one. But Indretta is one that is alive, wall and strong right now, who's racking up points here. 2 Elims for Indretta. He had a questionable knock in the previous run with all the whiffing that he did for game 1, but he's very much in the game right now. On Peppers, leading the rotate here. Hardfind's going to find himself a few crash pads, get a free rotate cut across as well. And it's looking pretty good for him.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And with a brilliant rotation there, recognizing he's so good in the mats category that he's able to take a far rotation into the storm and lead the way. Now, he has to be careful on his back because everyone's behind him. If he can pick up an limb here on those rotating in, it's going to be Scrib. Oh, he edits the wrong way. 50-50 chance and misses the stare at it. Unfortunate, as Scrib's now going to back out and reset. Andretta could have had a pick there. Still has 1 pepper in his name. He's going to pop it. That should last him for quite some time here. Andretta with the movement boost.
Absolutely. And Scrib's pretty insane, by the way. I think 2 rolled up behind him. He turned and burned him just like that. And take a look at the speed at which you can rotate with the peppers. This is why they're so clutch and crucial in this end game. I see Rax down below, though. A few others are still in the game here. Moraine's still making his way through the end game. I see Janice still in the running as well. Lanouf still here as well. This is such a stacked conclusion we're looking at right now. I see 2 still in this. So many big names here. Rax is going to get completely sideswiped here by Andretta before he busts through the wall with a tactical shot. And now Andretta has the big come up. 500 materials for him. And what looks like a fairy tale comeback for him because Andretta's been on the back footing for so long. Competition after competition, he hasn't quite been there. And now he's looking very good in solo form here today.
That's exactly right. Andretta finally gets in a limb on the rotation. Scrib has picked up quite a few, so keep an eye out on him. I think he might be still up. Janice alive. Andretta, Trulex, as you mentioned. Kami is my bet to make it late here. We'll see if he can. But another 2 kill limbs going to be picked up for Andretta. Big plays coming through as Teak still alive on screen as well. We got the picture-in-picture. I want to keep watching that bottom right. Andretta's looking great.
That's right, Andretta's still in. I see Janice still in it right underneath Teak. Janice is going to hit that crash pad here, though, and that's going to allow him to stay in the game right now. Great tactical shot for the player up above from Teak here, and Teak looks like he's already made 2 end games so far. If he can continue to just frag out just a little bit here, that's going to be huge. Moraine is going to find Andretta in the feed, and that's going to be the end of the run for him as Teak finally finds an impact that he much needed right now. It's going to be Karma who falls, and a couple more material falling into the loot pool for him. Now take a look here. Janice all the way on the low ground. Teak come in the mid. I think Janice still has that harpoon. You can see him readying it up for a second there. He's looking to build his way in. This is a 5-way battle right now. We don't know who has the high ground, but we do know Teak is in a strong position right now to at least jump down onto Janice and play spoiler here. Janice, though, with 2 Elims, is bounced back. This is where he shines the most, securing endgame placements as he knows how to do best. Here's Teak. Beautiful rotates all the way to low ground now. Fallout. It's a 1v1 though in the storm. He's gonna find another one. That's a huge Elim for the placement, for the points, and another one onto Janice. And Janice with a missed timing here. Teak is tearing it up here. 3 Elims. It's a 1v1 because Moraine falls.
And it's gonna all come down to this last 1v1. Slowly play this out, start to understand when and how they want to strike exactly. This is an interesting one and an interesting finish here as it looks like our high ground player is starting to hunt in on his prey, trying to close this out.
And that's right. If you just look at the map there, you can see it's going right through all those enemy builds. So much metal, so much brick to work through. And this is why the player on high ground is working his way down into Teak. And he's going to find the AR shots he needs. The edits with only 1 tick on the zone left. And he hits it. Remember, the siphon means that he had 7 HP.